So when you hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk, Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that, to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
Hey, Scotty, how are you?
Good morning, Mark. How you doing today?
I'm doing very well, sir. Thank you for asking. We are here on another sunny day.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful
April
day here
6th.
at the Farmers Market on the corner of Lemon and Main, right in front of Parker's Books and the Gator Club, who so graciously allow us to do our podcast here. My name is Mark Klecka. I am a realtor here downtown at Caldwell Banker. My partner in crime to my left, your right is
Scott Mayloff, mortgage broker at Summit Lending Solutions.
Yep, and together
we are.
And let's do this. Let's do it like enthusiastically.
Like
we mean it.
Like we mean it. And
together we are
Sarasota Street Talk.
Yes,
There you go.
so that worked out well.
That was a little better.
That was better than before. Before it was like Sarasota Street Talk.
So what do we do here? We like to talk to people just coming on off the streets.
Yep,
as well as having scheduled folks as well.
The entire thing is, if the streets could talk, what would they say? Everybody here at the bazaar. Everybody here at the farmers market are the streets of Sarasota. Everyone has a story. Everyone's from somewhere, and that's purely the reason why we do this here.
And we are here the first, second, and fourth Saturday of the month.
Yep, that is
and
correct.
the third Saturday we are
at the Bazaar at Apricot and Lime, which is located at
Apricot and Lime.
Apricot and Lime.
Right in the name.
Right in the name. So, just a lot of fun doing this, and like we said, we have scheduled guests come on. Mayor comes on. We've had different business owners. Rav Perna comes on. Beaver Shriver. Just people who do
musicians,
things.
artists.
Yep. Did you say Elvis?
Artists.
Oh, artists.
Joan Love.
I must not have been here that day.
Joan Love last night at the Fresh Fridays.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Fresh Friday. We need to talk about that later, too.
Joan Love. Yeah,
okay.
We do. Okay.
But we digress.
Yes.
So these guests, the guests that we do have on, perfect segue into some fantastic guests we have right now.
And if you'll introduce yourselves.
Well, good morning, Mark and Scott. I'm Elizabeth Moore. I'm the title sponsor of the Elizabeth Moore Sarasota Open, which is an ATP professional tennis tournament that starts tomorrow at Payne Park and goes for 1 week. And I'm here with my friend and colleague, Gail Tobin, who's handling the media and getting the word out.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Every year we do this. The last 3 years we've held this tournament at Payne Park. We brought it down from Bradenton and out at Laurel Park, and we'd love to have it here downtown. There's so many people love to attend this tournament.
Now, is this the first time that it's been here in Payne Park, Sarasota, or
Third time?
The third time
time.
it's been here.
Third
Okay.
time. We love it
All right.
here.
So therefore, the third annual.
Yeah.
I guess that's what that means.
It's great to have it here in the great city of Sarasota because it drives economic development. People from out of town come to our tournament.
Yeah.
They also love to shop and stay at hotels and go to the shops here. Tell you, the downtown street fair is the place to be on Saturday morning. I come down here every Saturday and do my shopping.
Oh no, we're down here all.
We're here 3 times.
We're here 3 times.
I've seen you before.
We're here a
we
few
live.
times.
No, I've seen you.
We live right
Who are
around
those
downtown
guys?
here anyway too. So we just
I do too. I'm a downtown girl too. I live right on
So
Palm.
awesome.
can't get enough of it. So you, how long have you lived here?
5 years.
5 years.
And then before that, up in Bradenton, when I first started getting involved with the tournament, I was up at Elcon Parkway, Elcon Tennis Club.
Uh-huh.
We brought it down here, and we hope it stays here in Sarasota.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. So it begins on Sunday, the 7th.
Tomorrow.
It ends on
Tomorrow.
the 14th.
It does.
Tell us about the number of players.
Well,
is it men's, singles, doubles, the whole shebang?
Yeah, it's men's singles and doubles. We have 32 players, singles players, and 16 dubs.
Okay.
And it's both exciting. What I love about this tournament is that I love to go to like the Miami Open, the U.S. Open, but I tell you, you can, up with those tournaments, you might be way up in the rafters.
Right.
But
Yeah.
this tournament is live action, high level play, right up close.
Yeah, and I'm
like
looking
you're
at this.
yards away from the players.
And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. But I'm looking at the brochure right here. I'm going to go up, down, look at that weird. So just the way that it looks, like you were mentioning about how up in the rafters and like nosebleed section, great, looks like
Seating's
great
right there.
seating all the way around. Like you can see,
You can hear the
all-
can hear the grunts and the sweat. I mean, you're just
And the
yards
sweat
away
hits you
from
in the face.
Yeah, it hits you in the
yeah.
face.
And when the guy slams
Like,
the racket,
like being front row at a concert.
and when McEnroe
Spitting
throws
on
that
you.
racket down, it bounces and hits you. But no, you got some. I mean, and again, my father was a huge tennis fan, so we grew up. Martina Navratilova and Boris Becker. That was like my era,
Right.
back in the 20s.
One thing
But-
about me is I moved down here to Florida because of tennis.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to know Nick Bollettieri, who
So
was
that-
a
okay,
really
I was about
good
to say,
friend of
was
mine.
that-
Okay.
I moved down from Massachusetts to play tennis at IMG with all my kids were in the program there, and I started getting into leagues and much more than just tennis lessons and like leagues. And then all of a sudden, I was asked to be a sponsor of this Sarasota Open. I go, sure, I'd love to sponsor a
What do I
tennis
say?
tournament. I used to actually have my own tennis tournament up in Massachusetts.
Oh wow.
Very
cool.
So some pretty big names that I butchered, I'm sure, earlier on, that are coming. And these are some
These
of
are
the
previous
games,
champions.
previous champions
Yes.
who've lifted the trophy.
Maybe
Kai
you should have
Nakashori.
them read that.
You know what? Yes, I'm sorry. Let's do it the proper way.
Sure.
If you don't mind, let us know some of the
previous
past champions.
champs, and are they back this year? Is the defending champ going to be here?
Well, you know what? That's funny. When I awarded him the trophy last year, and I
Uh-huh.
want to talk about the trophy.
Yeah.
I said, I hope you'll come back next year. And he goes, well, you know what? I actually hope to be in Monte Carlo.
Oh.
Our tournament takes place at the same time as the Monte Carlo. So all the professional tennis players in the world, the really great ones are at Monte Carlo, and then we get all the rest.
next tier,
and that's
yeah.
great.
But that's
because
still a great group. I
what
mean,
we pride ourselves on is being to launch the careers of the 100 to 250, and then we've had Kei Nishikori win. We've had James Blake back in the day, Sam Querrey, Daniel Galan, Daniel Altmaier, just great players. One of the most famous is Francis Tiafoe. It can't be that good, if anybody remembers that story.
I don't.
I don't.
But-
Well, it made international news.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
Can we share it? Can we share that story a little bit?
Well, it was a feverish play up in Bradenton.
Okay.
And it was back and forth, and everybody was like hanging on their seats. And back up in the condo, there were all these grunting going on because they were surrounded by condominiums. It was like, I'm not going to make those noises, but you can imagine
Yeah,
what the noises. And it was really loud. It was getting louder and louder. And Francis Tiafoe stopped play, and he goes, "What the heck? It can't be that good." Everybody
just
laughed. Seriously, it made international news. It was on Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Yeah, and that probably went viral. It was online. And
Yeah, but it
all
was
that,
great
little
to
clips.
get to know these players. See them when they're just rising stars,
Right.
like Tommy Paul. A funny story about Tommy Paul is the tournament director at the time forgot to order the trophies.
Oh, that's,
So
that's kind of important.
I know. So my friend who owns Turvis Tumblers, so it's a local manufacturer.
Yeah,
of,
on Tamiami, down
yeah,
south.
Turvis, yeah,
exactly.
I've been there.
Rogan Donnelly gave me 200 tumblers. And those happen to be the prizes.
There's your trophy.
For
You know,
that year.
But you got the title
So-
though too. The title is, but we have this though.
And you
right?
wanted to talk about the trophy.
I do want to talk about the trophy.
Okay.
So I'm imagining there's some background to the trophy, like there's a story behind it.
There is. I'm really proud about
Okay.
this
Okay,
because
look at this.
last year,
All right, so I have to go right in
a
the
friend
middle.
of mine, Andrew Ford from Andrew Ford Antiques,
Okay, that's
and I got
really close.
together. So
Yeah. There we go.
most tournaments actually provide a little, a little silver plate or a little vase or
Yeah.
something, and they usually toss them. The players toss them, but and they really want the check, right?
Right.
Yes, we give a check, but we have an amazing souvenir.
She can hold that.
If you can
I'm just
see
doing like
this,
a little turn, like it's on a turntable or something.
yeah. These trophies are made by our local large format public artist named Jorge Blanco.
Okay.
And you see his sculptures all around town.
Is he? The first thing they reminded me of, Orange Avenue down here by the post office.
Exactly. That's his sculpture.
That's-
Tubes?
No, right
Oh.
there on this circle, right there by Orange. As you go around and the post office.
Okay, yeah.
In the middle, it's a white, blue, and because this structure, like that kind of look.
It's very distinguishable.
Oh, that's very cool.
So Jorge built these for the trophy winners, the champs, the tournament winners.
Okay.
And
so how many get those?
The winner
singles?
gets a large one. The runner-up gets a slightly smaller one, and then the doubles partner, the two doubles get actually smaller ones.
Right.
And I was so honored last year because Jorge surprised me with my trophy
Yeah.
as
There you
the
go.
title sponsor.
Oh, that's so
Nice.
you get your own trophy.
Yeah, so
Now,
this is actually
that's
my
a
own
one of a
trophy.
kind
That's
piece
yours.
too.
Yeah.
So you were mentioning that Monte Carlo is the main, I guess, at the time, right? The main
The top
tournament,
tier players.
right? The top tier, and then no less but very good players themselves come here to this.
Exactly.
How long has Monte Carlo been going on though? How many years has that been happening?
That's an old tournament. I'm not sure, but Gail, how many players go over there? Is it 32 also? It's a larger tournament.
Yes, that one, they have singles and doubles, but they're constrained by how many players they can have because of the location.
Safe to say though, they've been doing it for 20 plus years, maybe.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
my point.
You're new, yeah.
and
My
we-
point being,
we've
you guys
been-
are 3 years.
Yeah, no, we've
Right,
been in
so-
business
did I
since
say 3 years?
2009, and I've been a title sponsor since 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in Sarasota now 3
In,
years.
in Sarasota 3 years. So, given the amount of time that they've had Monte Carlo, this could very easily become par with them as well. I'm thinking too. I mean, the momentum and the people that are here and the love of tennis in Sarasota and all that. You know?
Florida is known for its sporting industry. I mean, not just tennis, largely tennis, but you have like golf and volleyball and soccer. Just,
Yeah.
it's,
And we can thank
'cause you can
Bollettieri a
play-
lot for bringing that in.
Love
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
Love that
And
guy.
so tell us, and everybody else, the times. What time are the
Hey,
matches?
Scott, could you move closer to me, please?
I guess.
I miss you.
Well, here's a
What
fun.
time? What time each day do the matches start? How do they get information
Yeah.
for the schedule?
I'll handle
Online,
that.
I
If
assume,
we
right?
could move
Sure.
the statue a bit
We
towards
have
me so we can see
everything
both
is
y'all. There you
posted
go.
up on our website, sarasotaopen.com. But
Okay.
we start off actually with what are called qualifiers. Some of these players have to qualify to enter the main draw of the singles, and we take 6 of the top qualifiers. So starting tomorrow will be the qualifier matches at 10 a.m. And as tennis goes, we don't know when it ends. It ends when it ends. And then on Sunday, the time starts getting a little bit later since we don't have as many. I believe it's 11 o'clock. And then we wind up, we do have a few night matches on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The main draw of the singles starts Monday afternoon, and the doubles start on Tuesday. And then we finish up with the doubles final on Saturday and the main singles on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that about like not knowing when they end because I remember watching. 'Cause my
Right.
father was huge into tennis, and we'd sit there and it would be like 2 hours. We'd think love, set, advantage, love, advantage. And like it's
right.
back and
4
forth.
hours later.
4 hours later of like just
It's not a
diddling back
timed
and
event.
forth. It's not
Yeah.
time. You better get some chips and
Yeah.
a lot of drinks. And
Well, speaking of hospitality, we have a VIP tent, which is catered every day, an open bar and lounge chairs.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait,
I'm sorry, what?
What time should we be there?
So I wasn't sure what the
Champagne tables.
what the event was, but I heard open bar.
It's,
A
it's really
signature drink.
Exactly.
We have a signature drink.
Yeah.
Elizabeth has a drink. I don't know if she's unveiled it yet to us.
It's the
Can we do that
Elizabeth Moore
exclusively on
Aperol
Sarasota Street Talk?
Spritz.
Aperol Spritz.
Aperol Spritz.
Wait, what is that?
The Elizabeth Moore Aperol Spritz.
Aperol Sweets.
I love to go to tennis tournaments. My favorite, one of my favorites, is the French Open,
Uh-huh.
and they have this beautiful spritz drink. And I said, you know what, we need that here because we want to have a classy, well hospitality program at our tournament.
So I imagine you need some help over there opening up the bar area for stuff. We can more than happy
I'll
to help you
volunteer
out.
to do that.
We got you. We got you.
You know, speaking of volunteers, Gail, we've had a really great turnout for people who'd like to volunteer.
There's some people that still
setting
need help.
setting up greeters. What else do they do, Gail?
Well, we have from interacting with the players in our player lounge We have the VIP area. We have our ushering, security, which is important to us. One of the most important is the ball people, and you can see
Right.
from the back
Yeah.
of this,
Oh, yeah.
these are a group of the ball people that were doing the final match last year. And you can see how many people it takes to help out with that, along with all the ATP officials.
And do they come from various schools, tennis schools, and things around town to do it? Like the honor of being able to do it at the event, or just anybody can
We
volunteer
do
to do
have
it,
a
or-
lot of kids. And speaking of kids, tomorrow is our Kids Day. Any kid 18 and under gets in free. We have a kids clinic from 9 to 10 o'clock, and the adult accompanying them also gets in free.
Very, very cool. Okay, so if one wants to go ahead and what are the ticket prices to get in? So can somebody do it online, or
Yes,
is it at
it's best
the
to go
door, or-
online. Tomorrow, adults get in for $10. That's going to be our most inexpensive day. And then as the week goes on, the VIP tickets are a little more expensive. But all seating on center court is covered. And we do have food and beverage for purchase if you're not in the VIP tent.
Very cool. All right, so we should be there at what
My
time?
schedule's going
What-
through my
yeah,
mind
no, I'm
right
already,
now. What day
already
can I go there?
rearranging
No, really, I'm like, what day can I go there? And
Well, the gates
around-
open an hour before the matches start. So if the first match is at 11, the gates will open at 10 o'clock.
okay.
Okay. So
Gail, one other
the
fun
open
thing
bar
is
opens at
there are
10.
2 days.
5,
There
so
are-
carry the 1 and get the. Okay, which, I'm sorry. I was just
No,
trying to
we
figure
have
out.
we have
we're just
events.
trying to
We
figure
have an
out what.
event here on Wednesday, so I'm trying to think. Can I go there Wednesday before that event? I'm doing some
I
volunteer
recommend
work in the
Wednesday.
morning.
Wednesday is
We
probably
have
the best.
other special events coming up. Were you going to talk about the yoga?
The yoga,
and
the
then-
tennis, the yoga for tennis players.
Yeah, so if I have a minute, let me just run
Yeah.
through, because everyone thinks, well, it's a tennis tournament, but this is an event. We have more than just tennis to offer. So I told you about Kids Day on Sunday. On Monday, it's Payne Park Pass Holder Day. If you play at Payne Park, you received a discount code for free tickets that day to come into the event. On Wednesday and on Saturday from 9 to 10 o'clock, we have yoga for tennis that is done by Margit Banyan, who is from Punta Gorda, who's specifically tailors yoga towards tennis. And Elizabeth, you may be able to. I haven't experienced it, but
I'm gonna be
you can-
there.
Yeah, you can bring your
Down
yoga mat
dog.
or
Downward
that.
dog. Downward
But
dog.
I've heard it's wonderful. And again, she's a local person from Punta Gorda and a tennis pro. Wednesday is Tommy Express Car Wash Day. They're giving away free car
Oh,
washes.
love Tommy's. I'm an
Oh.
all-you-can-eat passer.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I got
Just-
it.
And
Every-
then
my-
Thursday
I'm definitely
is
in
the
need.
USTA day, which if you're a USTA member, which if you want to play in USTA tournaments and that, you have to be a member. There's discounts and they're giving away freebies and all sorts of things. So
No,
we have a
yeah,
lot
very
going
good.
on besides just good tennis.
Well, another fun thing is we have a charitable aspect to the Elizabeth Moore Sarasota
the tennis
Open,
ball.
and we have the disco
Yes.
tennis ball.
Oh, which
Which
coincides with Fresh Friday last night, the old disco theme too, kind of,
Yeah.
that we went.
Yeah, so that takes place next Friday at Michael's on East. I think there's still a few tickets available to that, but that's it's a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club of Sarasota. And we'd love to support the kids in their tennis programs because the next generation is where it's all at.
Right.
Now, as well, this week is the Sarasota Film Festival.
Correct.
So is everybody also taking part? Like all the guests, maybe they're coming in to fly in. Probably a good opportunity to go and take advantage this week too. Like the tennis professionals coming in and all that.
So what
to
we
enjoy
did
that?
this year was we prepped a list of all the restaurants in the area, the activities going on, so that these players, when they get here, they kind of know what's going on in Sarasota, and if they have free time, then they can take part in them. So
Well,
we're
actually-
trying to
Yeah, we
make
got-
people aware of what's going on
Here's
while they're here.
the film festival guides.
Yep,
So
Sarasota
if,
Film
that may be
Festival is
helpful for you.
awesome.
So there's
Yeah,
so
that
much
was in
going
the
on.
Observer.
There's so much
all the
happening.
time. Yeah.
And there's this really good Facebook group that's about downtown. I think it's I love downtown Sarasota, and actually it's a Facebook group, and it's my group. So
I'm a
it's
follower.
ILDS.
I'm a follower.
Yeah, it's ILDS. Yeah, thank you. All right, so maybe join in that, because that really does. We do go over, and Scott and I do go over
What's going on.
everything that's going on downtown. It's not real estate related, although I'd be lying if one or two don't accidentally fly in there. But it's 98% just about activities and where to go, what to do around here. So they're welcome to. That's
So
a great
post-
resource
Yeah.
for them too.
So
if they'd
post
like to do
away
that.
on that site about the
It's
tournament.
ILDS. I love downtown Sarasota. It's a
But you
group
can
that
get your
I
Yeah, we have
tickets
the
at
kickoff.
SarasotaOpen.com. Tickets.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go.
So yes,
So would you? It was SarasotaOpen.com for tickets.
SarasotaOpen.com.
Okay.
I think
Very
I'm going to
cool.
go.
Payne Park
and
starts tomorrow.
and you can pay at the door as well, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, you can
Yes.
buy online or at the gate, but why wait in line?
And,
Right.
and just in case anybody else missed it, when does the bar open? Just in
Like I
case.
said, an hour before
Hour
the
bef-
first match,
Okay.
we open, and
That's for everybody outside there.
I think I will be there on
but we
Tuesday.
will also have coffee.
Well, that's what I'm going to go for.
And
Or a
soft
juice.
drinks.
Maybe like an orange juice or something. Okay. Well, thank you so
I'm going
much.
to definitely get out there. Did you want to?
I
Yeah,
just
oh, I'm
want-
sorry.
show
Yeah,
that
you want
real
something
quick,
else you
too?
wanted
Yeah,
to-
I just wanted to show this.
Oh, it's a Tervis
These are Tervis tumblers.
Okay.
And we have
Oh,
these for
the
sale
monogram.
at the merch desk.
Yeah, yeah.
And these were donated by Tervis Tumbler, custom. There's a limited edition, but we're going to be selling those. And the point is, we have a sustainability mission here. We want to reduce the amount of plastic and trash and everything at Payne Park. We want this to increasingly become a green sporting event.
Mm-hmm.
So we're encouraging people to buy these or bring your own water bottle.
Okay.
So, but we'll have plenty of ice water there for everybody. But
And Tervis
Just keep the
Tumbler,
trash
they're
out.
still on 41 down by Blackburn Point
Yes.
Road on the right side on the way down.
local
They've
manufacturer,
they've
local
been here-
company,
I got here in
family-owned local company.
1980.
They're awesome.
And they've been here the entire time. And is that still their main facility right there?
Yeah.
Okay, no, they're awesome. They're great. They help this area so much with contributions and sponsorships and all that kind of stuff.
And you know what they
so.
do with their like leftover plastic or if something breaks or something, they melt them down and turn them into park benches. So all along the Legacy
Oh, really?
Trail,
I did not know that.
around parks, you see Tervis tumbler. These used to be Tervis tumblers.
Nice.
They're park benches.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, I
There
did not
you
know
go.
that.
Love
even
that.
Even more good stuff that they do. So no, thank you so much for coming on
yeah.
and letting us know about what's
Great
going on down
information,
there.
what's going on,
I know people. I've heard people talking about it. I've only been able to get little bits and pieces of information. So now we got it all. We got all the
Everybody
info.
come out to Payne Park this week. You're going to see some really high-level, exciting, up-close tennis play.
Hmm? With the open bar at what time? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Beating a dead horse there.
That's for the VIP.
Okay.
That's for
Yeah.
the VIP section.
That's the
you know,
VIP section that we'll get there.
I might have to
We'll get
Hey,
there
you guys
early.
are
register for that.
VIPs in my book.
I'm
Oh,
I'm definitely gonna be out there. I will be out there one day this week. I guarantee
Mark
it.
and
Yeah.
Scott,
We'll
great
do
to
it.
talk with you
No,
today.
thank you.
Thank
You
you
wanna put him
so
on the
much
hot
for
seat?
coming on. Oh, you know what? We're going to definitely put you on the
Yeah,
hot
thank
seat.
you.
We're gonna put it on the hot seat first.
Can I leave this Tervis tumbler for you
Yes,
guys?
Oh,
please.
my
You'll have
goodness,
to
yes.
split it.
Yeah.
We'll cut it right directly in half.
Yeah, we'll
and we'll each take half of it.
Thank
Probably
you.
won't
I'll
get the
get-
trophy though.
That's
Thanks.
awesome.
I'm gonna bring it with me when I go to the tournament.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that'll be proof that we know that we talked to you, because why else would we have one?
Great.
That's like our entry ticket.
Yeah.
I'd leave you my shirt, but
That'd be
Well, we
a
have new
podcast.
shirts and hats and all
Yeah,
sorts of
good
good
yeah,
stuff.
that's right. We
Stuff.
have all kinds of merch, and this is our logo, and it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there a
hats.
little?
And
is
the
it a
funds
little-
go somewhere. You said Boys and Girls. There's an event club, Sarasota Boys and Girls Club.
We make a contribution, a large
that.
contribution to the Boys and Girls
Okay.
Club of Sarasota every year, and also to the National Tennis Foundation that supports youth tennis programs all
Okay.
over the country. We're really proud of that.
So, is there a lanyard or something that we could wear so when we show up that we like?
we'll get that for you
There,
when
do
you
it.
get there.
Okay.
Yeah,
We have people
Like
who do that.
USTA
Oh, I'm so
lanyard.
That's actually me.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Credential
We're gonna
lady.
We're gonna wait on tables.
Well, I'll do
That's my
anything.
volunteer.
I'll do
I'll be
anything to help.
serving.
I'll wait on
You can
tables.
be a hostess.
I will
Sure.
take trash out. I don't.
it'll be
Whatever
fun.
I can do to help.
So,
So.
all right.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay, you
gotta
be the
ask
bad
me.
guy. You be the
No,
bad
no,
guy.
No, it's
Okay.
not that bad.
No, I'm gonna build this up like it's something, but it's
Yeah,
not.
it's not. It's not that hot of a seat.
The seat's not that hot.
Favorite restaurants
Woo!
that you would
two.
recommend? Two each.
Okay, all right. Well, my friend Raf is a big supporter of the Sarasota Open every year. He was in Classico. Now he has his own restaurant, the Rose and Ivy.
Yes.
The best sushi you can imagine and wonderful service. Service is important to me. Like well mixed drinks, prompt service.
He was on here last
courteous.
week.
Yeah, he's
Raf.
awesome.
Raf and Nick.
Love,
Him
love
and
Raf.
Nick. Yeah.
So Rose and Ivy and
And I love Indigenous. It's a little out of the way, but it's very romantic. You know, if I was going to invite someone out on a date,
That's
you
like
know,
the
I would go
one place I've
to
not been to.
Indigenous.
The one place I've not been to,
Really?
like Indigenous, yeah. Teresa and I always want to go. We have to go. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're gonna go. Yeah.
Romantic date
Is
night.
it
Yeah.
nice?
All
Good.
right.
Probably reservations well in
Haven't-
advance, right?
Haven't been there lately, though.
I've never been either, but I'm new here. I have.
But yeah, you've only been here for a year and a
kind
half.
of.
Yeah.
And Gail, year 2?
Well, I'm a big fan of bricks. I'm a
Yes.
meat smoker, and
Yep.
I love bricks
Yep.
and their blues nights and
Thursday
Thursday
nights.
night.
Yeah.
we were talking about that
Awesome.
sooner.
Megan over there does a phenomenal job.
Right, and I'm also I go to Duval's a lot here.
Okay.
That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite restaurants, and also Circo.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
very
Now,
nice.
lots of-
Second Street,
Not many
next to
people
99
mention that. They're
Bottles.
very good.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention Madison's.
Yes.
Chef Paul is also in the catering business.
I like Madison's
Uh-huh.
And he
too.
does the most amazing, like, farm-to-table meals, mostly lunches for like, he can put out a meal for, like, 300 people. Wednesday, in the VIP, he's donated a whole French meal there. He's making
There's the day we go.
coq au vin.
Coq au vin. We're gonna go
Yes.
Wednesday.
Mais oui.
Wednesday?
Yeah, we have a lot of local restaurants
happen
that have
Wednesday.
donated
Wednesday it will be.
food for not just the VIP area, but also for the players. And we couldn't do this tournament
Did
without
Michael
them.
Oni step up for that, or
Every year.
every year? Awesome. Yeah, they're always good about that. All
right.
right.
Well,
Great,
thank
man.
you.
I'm so pumped
Nice to
and
meet you
excited.
guys.
I'm
Thank you
so
for
pumped
coming
and excited
on.
for this.
Me too.
This is awesome.
Thank
I
you.
am excited to be there too this week.
I think it's gonna be Wednesday.
Come on
Wednesday
down.
or
What do you think?
Thursday, yeah. I'll
Think
either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going.
Let's figure out our time schedule. And so,
Yeah.
Plenty
Um,
of parking, but you can walk over, ride your bike,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
take the trolley.
I'll walk.
I'll probably walk. Well, we
I'm
live
across the street.
downtown, so yeah, you live.
Perfect.
I live
Perfect.
across
Virtually across the street, so
basically.
perfect.
Perfect.
Well, thank you
Nice.
so
Well,
much
thank
for
you
coming
guys.
on.
What a
You're
great
welcome.
time.
And anytime we can help, please reach out to Scott
Yeah.
or myself. Let us know how we can help you.
Will do.
Volunteers. And well, do you need any more volunteers, by the way, or can we?
We do.
Continue to announce,
you can
like-
go up online and see what slots are still available, but we still needed volunteers. So if it works with their schedule, great.
Like greeters or
Ball people. Ball
Okay.
people. It's amazing how many ball people we need because they can't
Okay.
be out on the court for
Too long,
2-3 hours. We have to rotate them.
Got it.
But if that's not to your
Sounds
liking,
strong.
we have people in the merchandise, in the VIP tent, servers, hostesses. Unfortunately, I think all the bartender slots, that was the first thing to fill up.
Wonder if we do a podcast from there. I don't know. Okay.
You know, we couldn't do this whole hospitality, this whole tournament without our volunteers. We value them so
Yeah.
much. Every year, I actually have a volunteer appreciation day with a big barbecue and hay rides out at my ranch in Mayaka, just to thank everybody for all their hard work and participation.
Very nice.
That's awesome. All right, I'm so incredibly pumped to go. Wednesday, I think Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to figure it out. But please stay in touch, and we will, if it's okay with you.
Yes.
And however we can help, we'd
Right.
love to.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Have
very
a great
cool.
day.
Great.
Thank you so much. All right,
Very good.
All right, Scotty. See, that's I'm very excited about that.
Me too.
Do you want to do Wednesday or Thursday?
I'm volunteering in the morning from 10 to about 11:30, so maybe after that.
On
We
Wednesday?
do the Florida Economic Club, or Thursday.
Yeah, that's right. We got the FEC,
That might be hard to do that. Yeah.
which we got to talk about next.
I'm going to go
when we come
online and
back.
look at the schedule.
So yeah, we got so much more to talk about
We
here.
do.
There's so
We
much
do.
more happening. So, all right, everybody. So we're gonna go and we're gonna take a little break here.
Yep.
We'll go get some juice.
Get some juice and stretch.
Stretch.
We'll be back in a few
our
minutes.
young bodies, and then we'll be back. We have Mr. Brian Bird.
Yes.
Mr. Brian Bird coming on here
At noon. Yep.
shortly at noon. So when we come back,
Right.
and we see you guys in 2 and 2.
Okay. Make good choices.
Make good choices, everybody.
We'll be back.